So I've been trying out this new game, well, fairly new. It's called Oil Refinery, The Simulation. And I've been looking for a game that involves an oil refinery and the simulation of operating it for a very long time. I've got about an hour and a half into this game. And yep. Yep. It's I really want to enjoy this. I am holding out hope that the devs will actually improve it. The reviews aren't very kind on it. There is no room to maneuver here, is there? The reviews for a whole bunch of... I cannot drive either. The reviews on some of their other games are a little yeesh, unfortunately. So it was kind of... Oh, there's a sign there. Kind of risky buy, I guess you could say. But again, I've been holding out hope for a game like this for a very long time. A very long time. And all it really is, aside from Truck Crash Simulator, is we are basically adjusting a few control panels in the game, and we make a product. In this case, we're making diesel, and you load it into the truck, and then you take it to, like over there, deliver the product, and we just park the trailer and it sells. So it's very basic at the moment, but it has good potential, assuming things get fixed. There's multiple reviews of people talking about, let me see if I can make it happen again, like that. The truck bumps into the curb, and you can, I've had this entire, the tractor unit of this truck, flip completely underground, around and around, and then sort of land back on its wheels. The devs say in the reviews that they've not experienced it, so here's your video of it happening. Oh, we just had a cracking pressure valve got stuck. There we go, we sold that. Not quite enough to do an upgrade. So you can do like little upgrades and stuff like that. We've got a new product to make now. There's so many things happening at once. Drop that trailer. We need to grab a... I don't know if I have a gasoline tanker here, do I? I'm gonna back up. I forget which color gasoline is. We do have a gasoline tanker. Okay. So we're gonna connect up to this trailer. Probably encounter a few more bugs. The achievements, they don't really seem to register with the game because you get into the vehicle and it shows it again. Driver, drive any vehicle for the first time. Boom! And it happens again. Again, fairly new game. Doesn't say early access. So, we'll just hope for the best. Connect. Now there seems to be an open differential in this truck because as soon as any of your drive wheels are up in the air, you just start spinning out. It's also very, very tight spacing in this refinery, so it's very difficult to drive through anywhere. Okay, now we got to adjust all the settings. So this is... should we fix it first? We're just going to park here for the moment. We do have the small truck that you start with as well. Much easier to maneuver around in here with. Here we go. Knew I parked it somewhere. And first time driving any vehicle, sure, if you say so. And we got one little thing to fix here. Now, I'm going to be very, very critical and honest about this game. For 20 bucks, any other game that would be in this condition, I would have immediately gone for a refund. But I I want this game to work out. I really do. And that's right there. What you just saw is all that you're really doing. You just go up to valves or things that stop working. You hold F. You wait a few moments, and that's your interaction with it. That's for fixing things. For adjusting things, we'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, for any other game, for 20 bucks, that is this unpolished, I would have immediately gone for a refund. Immediately. But I'm giving this one a chance just because I really want it to work out. I really, really do. So we've got 5 things to adjust depending on the product we're making. We're now switching from diesel to gasoline. As you can see at the very top there, I'm currently producing diesel. And our next product that we need for selling is going to be gasoline. So we go up to this panel for distillation temperature. Higher for heavier products like diesel and lower yield lighter fuels. Okay, so we want to drop the temperature. 50, 40, 30, 20, maybe not. 70. Sure. Did I read that wrong? Once crude oil separated into different fuel products and refined at higher temperatures extract heavier products like diesel and fuel oil, while lower temperatures yield lighter fuels. Well, did we not just increase the temperature? Huh. I don't know if that's backwards or my brain is backwards right now. But yeah, you just you adjust each of the little control panels, like at the bottom here it says you got one set at 60%. There isn't really any correlation between the control panel ratios or whatever and what seems to make any sense. That will change the crude oil quality. I don't think that's a possibility. Pretty sure the oil formation determines the quality of what comes out. Crude oil quality refers to the composition and purity of crude oil, impacting its refining efficiency and product yield. Higher quality crude contains fewer impurities like sulfur and heavy metals, making it easier to process into premium fuels like gasoline and jet fuel. Lower quality crude requires more refining effort and yields more heavy products like fuel oil. In an oil refinery, optimizing crude oil quality directly affects production efficiency, costs, and overall profitability. So we want lower? Nope, maybe we want higher. We want 100% crude oil quality. Okay. And it's still my first time getting into a vehicle. So this vehicle here, it really doesn't seem to have too much of the issues with curbs, which is good, because you can use this to get around quick. Oh. Okay, we gotta go that way anyways. Another valve has stopped working. So far the only 2 things I've encountered is valves and then the cooling fans when they stop working. Hold F, turn the valve, and we're done. It's very basic right now, very basic. Ooh. That doesn't look good. Catalyst mix ratio determines the effectiveness of chemical reaction in the refining process, especially in catalytic cracking. A higher ratio increases the yield of high-value fuels like gasoline and jet fuel by breaking down heavy hydrocarbons more efficiently. A lower ratio results in more diesel and fuel oil production. Proper catalyst balance is crucial for optimizing output, maintaining refinery efficiency, and reducing operational costs. Incorrect ratios can lead to inefficiencies and higher refining expenses. 50%. We want 90% apparent. That changed the smokestack colors? No, it did not. We gotta change a cracking pressure, and at the other far end is the refining time. I'm assuming for gasoline, we'd want to increase the refining time. There's a very, very short tutorial when you first start the game. Very short. I'm assuming we're gonna turn this up. There we go, 80%. Now it's not like you can go up higher and it makes it better, and it's one determined percentage that seems to work. Now, to me, if this was a good simulator, not saying it's a bad one, but if it was a good one, you'd be able to adjust things and still produce product, but at lower qualities or lower quantities based on your settings. You know, more of a simulation kind of thing. Graphically, and in terms of the refinery they built, I think it's pretty nice. I think it's well built. Get a good thumbs up from that. I'm gonna assume we up it. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Refining time. Okay, so my mistake. We are looking for refining time. That's somewhere else. Oh, it's up the stairs. Always squeaking the tires. That can't be good. There we go. You can also upgrade some of the... I'll show you that in a moment. It's easier to show you. Whoop. Finding time. There we go. Up that. So now we are producing gasoline. Our far left little thingy there is counting up. I want to see if it changed the color of the smoke. Go up some more. So there's this little panel here, which is for the little gear icon. This is where we can upgrade things. No, we are still belching out black smoke like there's no tomorrow. And now it won't let me interact with it. It let me earlier. It actually did this yesterday as well. I'm not sure if it's like a one time per game or what the deal is. You know what? Let me try something. Let me go back up. And we will back to menu. Play it again. Oh, are you fucked? It resets everything. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Again, if this was any other game, I would have refunded this within, I think, the first 15 minutes of playing it. But I want this game to work. I really do. There we go, cracking pressure back up. Fall down the stairs. Go fix that jack pump in a second. Back up. Not gonna have any tires left on this poor truck at this rate of squeaking them. Maybe let me show you the upgrade thingy now, if it works. %. Getting stuck. There we go. So we can purchase upgrades. I've currently got 1500, so let's get that one. 15% production speed upgrade. Whee! Go fix the jack pumps. Actually, they're pump jacks. At least where I'm from, we call it a pump jack. Oh, hey, there's another truck out here. There's a new one to fix. We just interact, nothing shows, and then, yeah, that's that. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. This is the tree branch right here. Bonk. Little tiny branch. Hey, watch. Oh, okay, we missed it that time. That wasn't close enough. But these curbs get a little nasty, and when you're trying to maneuver through with the trailer, you're cutting curbs no matter what. It's a very, very narrow road system here. I think it's... And now I've got a wheel off. I never claimed to be a good driver. I think I got the right one. Yes. Fill the product that way. We'll swing wide. As wide as we can. This is a slightly awkward spot. I could have backed in, but I don't think I'm that good. Hey, yep. There's that bump. And here's a curb. We'll just drag the trailer along the building. And I couldn't really come in from this side anyways. Whoop. Not enough. Don't have to be lined up with it. You just have to be within that square a little bit, or rectangle. Yeah. There's a little bump here that seems to be causing that. We need 20,000 units of gasoline. This will take a little bit. There we go. Pork. Hey. Uh-oh. Close the valve, and that's it. Fairly simple. What are we up to? 17,000. Hey. Right. I don't think it hitched properly. Where? Wait, what? It says gas leak. That says power surge. Is there two? That's a new one. Just a switch, that's it. Hey, this thing holds a lot. Go, we've done 20,000, so let's go. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean. Things will just flip around. You can sometimes go connect up to your trailer, and just as you start trying to pull it out of this, whoop. Sure. Just as you're trying to pull it out of the parking spot, the whole thing will go sideways, and your tractor unit will flip over, and yeah, it's a little bit clunky, just a little wee bit. I'm gonna try backing into this spot and see how crap my driving is. Oop, turned a little too much. Yeah, can we go forward? My foot, that's parking brake. Well, here's a new one. Drop the trailer. Whoop. Yeah. So that's kind of the extent of all this. Spend more time dealing with bugs than anything, it seems. So that's gonna be it for today. As for my recommendation, don't. Until there's some improvements on this, don't even bother. Don't even bother. I really want this game to work. Or unless somebody can make something, I guess, better. But I haven't found any games like this. If you have and you can think of one, please recommend it to me. I would love it very much. Overall, though, I'm just going to be waiting for the next update, and I'm not going to be touching this game until then. I need to go post a few links so the devs can find this, and hopefully see that these are the bugs that are talked about in the reviews with the trucks. Hitting curbs and just getting janky as all hell. Because that's no fun. That's no fun at all. So anyways, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.